If you have to tape the lid of your totes down, you probably have too much stuff. It's the earliest I've ever set up my tree, and it's the happiest I've ever been at this time of the year. So I think there's a correlation there, and I'm not making any apologies for it. How many tiny Christmas trees do I need? You do not need to keep up with the Joneses. You don't need to go into debt, break the bank, fill your home with a bunch of junk in order to have a cozy, inviting space for your family or for yourself for the Christmas season.
A palace of gold, gold, gold. A palace of gold, 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 gold.
Hey everyone, it's Natalie. Welcome to my channel for this special holiday themed episode of Messy to Minimal. This is the extreme decluttering and organization series that I've done over this last year, where we've gotten rid of over 80% of our family's stuff. Today I'm taking you guys along the next little step of this journey, which is to go through some Christmas stuff, starting with my Christmas decor. Now, if you've seen my other seasonal decor videos, then you know that I do keep my decor pretty minimal around my house throughout the seasons, but I think I have some things that I need to part with, some things that are just extra, that are too much for my minimalist collection. I'm also going to be going through my Hostess Ware, which is really important as I will have some opportunities to host family in my house for the holiday season. I think I have too much stuff there as well. And for those of you who enjoy a little haul, I'm going to do a mini one toward the end of anything that I pick up either thrifted or new that will fill those gaps in my collection. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it while you're watching it. I appreciate that so much. If you're new here, then be sure to check out the whole playlist of my Messy to Minimal Extreme Decluttering series. It's linked in the description box. And for those of you who have seen all or some of those episodes, leave this emoji in the comments for me, a special little Christmas emoji, so that we can get all excited for the holiday season coming up. If you like what you see, then be sure to subscribe and turn the bell button on so you don't miss future videos from me, including next week's video, which is a clean and declutter and decorate with me for Christmas / Thanksgiving. I'm doing things a little bit different this year, and I am so excited. So enjoy a little bit of Christmas music sprinkled in throughout this video to give you some motivation and to help you feel cozy while we get ready to welcome the holiday season together. Okay, so here are our 4 Christmas decor totes. We have holiday linens, tree stuff, other Christmas decor for around the house, and then kids decor. I have a little challenge for myself this time going through this decor, and it can be a challenge or like a little game for you guys as well. What I'm going to do is, without looking in these totes, I am going to write a list of like the top 5 or 10 Christmas decor items that I can think of that stand out in my mind. And then I'm gonna go through everything. And I feel like weighing what I put on that list with what my full collection looks like is going to be a really good indication of the stuff that means the most to me, and may be a first sort of barometer for the things that I need to part with. Editing this, what you guys don't see is how much time in between I'm literally sitting here thinking, what are those items? And so far I'm only able to come up with 5. Nativity scene, Oh Come Let Us Adore Him sign, the box of special ornaments, my wreath, and our stocking. So I just added to this list a couple of pillows for my couch. I have minimized the number of pillows on my couch lately, and so I don't know how much of my collection of like pillow covers and stuff and blankets I'm going to keep, but that is definitely something when I think about looking around my house for the Christmas time that does stand out in my mind. So I think that this little exercise is going to be helpful in determining what to keep and what to part with. These items on the list are definitely those things that are like quintessential Christmas decor in Natalie's house. Let me know in the comments what your list would be, like your top 5 that you can think of right now of your Christmas decor, if you even have that much. Some people just have a couple of items, and that is totally okay. You don't need 4 totes of stuff. You also don't need 14 totes of stuff, which I see some people have. No shame. Everyone has their own style. You do you, whether it's 4 items, 4 totes, or 14 totes. But right now I'm gonna go through my 4 totes and see what I can part with. So get up, let's do some decluttering together. It's always nice to do some cleaning or decluttering with a friend. If you have to tape the lid of your totes down, you probably have too much stuff. Out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pillows that I had, or like pillow covers, I am only keeping 3. 2 pillows for our couch, then 1 pillow, the Let's Mistletoe pillow for our master bed. I'm keeping 1 bath towel out of the 6 that I had. I'm not reusing that bath mat because it always ends up driving me crazy. It doesn't stick on the floor. These table runners aren't explicitly Christmas, and I can actually use them all year round. So rather than having them be stored in the Christmas tote, even though the last time I used them was Christmas, they're gonna go with my other tablecloths and table runners and placemats that I have a minimal collection of. And then I think our Christmas tree skirt is going to go in the Christmas tree box. I think that's more appropriate for its organization. Speaking of the tree tote, this is what I have here. I'm gonna go through everything in here now and then see what I can get rid of. Here's that box of special ornaments. Don't need to go through that. I love every single piece. If you're doing it like I am, setting aside a separate day to declutter your Christmas decor before setting it out, now would be a really good time to go through your lights and make sure that they actually still work. That way it'll save you some headache when it is time to set that tree up. We're gonna see if this light string still works. These are still good. Pearl picks are one of those items that I bought our first Christmas and I reuse them. They're looking a bit dilapidated right now and I might want to add a few more picks to the collection, but these don't need to go because they will still work. But you can tell these have been around the block. And last but not least, the star, which as you can see, suffered a bit of damage last year. This is such a sentimental piece to me and it kind of makes me sad. I don't ever want to not use this one because I bought this at a thrift store our first year we were married and we had just the tiniest budget for any Christmas decor. I'm going to work on repairing this. I don't really want to buy anything other than this because it's just so sentimental to me. It'll probably look like the equivalent of Charlie Brown's Christmas tree by the time I actually am forced to replace it, but this year's not the year. In this tote, I have the kids' Christmas trees that go in their room. I have this little white one for Haley, which was actually the tree that we used for her gender reveal. I found out around Christmas time if I was having a little girl or a little boy. The tree was either gonna light up blue or pink. And of course it lit up pink, and that is the tree that we set up in Haley's room at Christmas time. I have this little pre-lit tree that we put in the boys' room. It's like 3 feet tall. Let's see what else is in here. So we have some garlands that go up by their windows. This is Haley's window garland. This is the boys' little window palm garland. The boys hang up this little Peanuts gang banner in their room. And then we have a bag for each of their trees decor. I have the boys' tree decor and the little tree skirt. I have Haley's tree decor and her tree skirt, and this is something that I'm gonna go through while we're setting up her tree to find if there's anything broken or extra that I don't need anymore. Christmas book, so the real story of the Christmas legend, St. Nicholas. We have a snow day book, which this one is actually all messed up. I'm not gonna keep this, so that can be decluttered out. Berenstain Bears Go Caroling, Charlie Brown Christmas book, Treasury of Christmas Stories and Songs. Gonna keep that one. We have this advent calendar that we bring out every year that the kids love. Definitely keeping that. We don't need anything new. Oh, I am so excited about this. So we got this last year. This is the Giving Manger, and you basically, kind of like an advent calendar, you add pieces of straw to the manger as you do like acts of service or good deeds for your family and the community around you. And the idea is that on Christmas Day, Jesus gets placed in the manger that has been filled with the straw and the memories of the time that we spent as a family serving those around us. It's so, so special, and I actually think this is a wonderful gift. Last year, I started our Christmas decorating in the bedrooms. It was like the first wave of decor that I put out. This year, I'm starting with our Christmas decor in the main part of the house, which is our big Christmas tree and maybe a couple of throw pillows and little knickknacks around, and then phase 2 is going to be the kids' bedrooms. I'm gonna put these Christmas trees back, like these kids' Christmas trees, back into the tote. How big these trees are, I cannot fit the lid on it tightly. I have to kind of tape it on so it stays on. It is what it is. Okay, here's our final tote to go through, and I have a feeling I'm gonna find a good amount of stuff to part with. Oh, there's the "Oh Come Let Us Adore Him" picture. Definitely keeping this. And here is the nativity set that I always put out. Don't want anything new, different, or better. I will continue to repair this as long as I can. Smells good. I bought this Bath & Body Works cinnamon and clove buds candle last year. Barely burned it at all. I don't do scented candles in my house except for my guest bathroom, and I only light it when we actually have guests over, which isn't often enough to like stock up on any of these. This will last for years. How many tiny Christmas trees do I need? So I have 4 larger trees, and then I have 6 of these small trees. I'm only keeping 5 total, but the rest I would have to really strategize and find places for. And if you find yourself having to like think, where could I put this? Then it's probably extra and probably not necessary. Tell I buy things in threes. 3 is a magic number. Anyone remember that? But I don't think I need 3 of these. I think I maybe only need 1. Crush in here, and then my "Oh Come Let Us Adore Him" sign, and everything else can go. Okay, so here is the plan. Now that I've gone through everything, I have this pile of stuff that I've decluttered out, which I'm going to show you. But moving forward, I think I'm able to eliminate one of these totes altogether. That's the pillows tote, because these are actually the only things that I ended up keeping in this tote, and I can just throw them in a bag that's like a vacuumable one and squish these down and put them at the top of my linen closet, because I've done so much decluttering up there. There's tons of room. And all of the other linens that were in that Christmas linens tote have either been decluttered out or put in a different category. So that means I have an empty tote now. Yay! And I'm going to put this stuff, which I decluttered out, into it so I can pass it on to my sisters. And just a quick look at what I ended up decluttering out. I've got these trees and greenery, a garland, these berry picks, my little Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and then I have some linens. I don't really think we're gonna hold on to these Christmas blankets, as cute as they are. Didn't really like the Sherpa on this. It kind of catches any like dry spots you have on your hands, and if any of you are like me in the winter, your hands get pretty dry, and so I just don't like this blanket. All of that to say, don't like the hedgehog blanket, as cute as it is, and as much as I love hedgehogs. Pillowcases, pillow covers that I am not going to be using because I just have my 2 favorite pillows that I'm keeping on the couch. A couple of sets of Christmas hand towels for the bathroom. One of them is actually brand new with tags, and then that bath mat, which gets laundered, by the way. It was laundered at the end of the year, so it's not germy or anything. It is clean. It's just not a good fit for us anymore. I'm gonna take this extra stuff that I'm decluttering out to my sister's house. I have some garbage and packaging to clean up, so I'll see you in a bit for my Hostess Ware decluttering. It might be later today after the kids get home, but if they're not too cooperative with that, it might be on another day this week. Either way, I'll see you in a bit.
I'd give anything in the world if that little girl with the red hair would come over and sit with me.
Okay, I'm back at it. I have Hostess Ware. This is everything that I took from all of the different spaces around the house that we keep Hostess Ware. I had stuff above our fridge, some things in our pantry. I had a lot of stuff out in the garage, which is where we originally kept a lot of Hostess Ware. But now that I've done so much decluttering in every space in this house, I have a lot more open room to store all of my Hostess Ware in one spot. That is the ultimate goal, along with finding stuff to get rid of. I have a little bit extra Hostess Ware compared to some minimalists. Again, it's not about the number of items for me, it's about their functionality. I have a large family. I'm the oldest of 5, and 4 out of 5 of us are married. 3 out of 5 of us have kids of our own, and we have grandmas still. And so whenever we get together for holidays or even just like a football game, and especially if we're serving food, which we mostly always are, there's a lot of people to serve. And so having a good assortment of Hostess Ware is absolutely necessary. However, it is not absolutely necessary to have this much. So I'm gonna go through this. I have some excess because of weddings that I've helped with. I have some things from a baby shower that actually got canceled because of COVID. Most of this is year-round Hostess Ware, but I still use it during the holiday season. And then a few pieces are seasonal. So I'm gonna go through everything, kind of show you what I have, and part with some items that I don't need anymore. Okay, time to go through everything here. And just a reminder, if you are enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you're getting some motivation or inspiration from it. That means a lot to me and it helps my channel out. So thank you in advance for that. Something that I can see right off the bat to declutter are some of these anchor hocking pitchers. I got these from Walmart. I bought 4 of them. They're little chalkboard labels and they're brand new, never even opened. They still have the little pieces of chalk inside. I got these for my sister's baby shower. She wanted me to do like a mimosas bar. And then the plans for her baby shower ended up changing because of the COVID shutdown. It was right at the start of it. And because of the shutdown, Walmart was no longer accepting returns. So I ended up with 4 of them. I don't need 4. I will keep 1 moving on because it's a nice piece and I love anchor hocking. They're really, really good quality. So these 3 can go. You think I'd have enough pictures, but here we go. We have a couple of these. I don't know where I got these. It was years and years ago. I actually think I got these for my bridal shower. So that was like almost 9 years ago. And I never bring these out anymore. I always keep them on hand, but I find when I have people over, I either just have them get water from the fridge, or we'll use another little pitcher, or we'll use my beverage dispenser. These pitchers are kind of obsolete now and they're just collecting dust. So time for someone else to be blessed by them. Next, we're gonna look at tiered servers. So this is something that I got for my bridal shower. It's always been a little crooked and I never really enjoy using it, and I actually avoid using it for various reasons. It doesn't hold very much because of the pole in the middle. And so I think I'm gonna pass on this. I use both of these cake stands for like tiered serving. However, this glass cake stand, this is also anchor hocking. I got this at my bridal shower. It has this dome top, which is really pretty, but I never use the topper. Even when I'm like transporting something, I usually have something that's too tall for the amount of room inside this dome. And that's something that I've shared before when you're decluttering. I shared this when I was decluttering my kids' toys. Sometimes we keep all the parts of an item and actually only use 1 or 2 or half of the parts. But just because it came as a set or came as a unit doesn't mean we need to keep every part, and sometimes it's much more functional if we just keep the part that we use. So I'm keeping these, but parting with the dome top. Okay, wood servers, this is my favorite. I usually try to keep things white and wood tone. That is perfect for any occasion and any season. I've had this little turntable, little Lazy Susan. It's so great for like hors d'oeuvres or something. So I'm gonna keep that. I have 2 of these kind of paddleboard style, and you can put charcuterie on them. I've used these so many times, so keeping these. I have 2 little square dipper bowls that are wood and 2 little round dipper bowls. I use all 4 of these, so these are staying. I have a legit cheese board with like knives and little fork thing in there that I use multiple times a year. It has this raw wood edge on it that I just absolutely love. I'm keeping this. Okay, making some progress here. I have some stuff for Thanksgiving. So I worked with JCPenney last year, and it was such a dream come true to have a sponsored video with them. That was so much fun, and it was such a blessing for our family. But there are a few things from what they sent me that I am not going to be using this year, but there are a couple of things that I will hang on to. This is something I'm not going to keep. This is fresh baked pie, super, super cute little pie dish. I already have a glass pie dish that I prefer to use. I like to be able to see the crust in the oven versus an opaque ceramic one, and I don't need 2. So passing that on. Something I am keeping, and it's my only piece of actually Thanksgiving specific serveware, is Mr. Ceramic Turkey. So cute. And I like to put rolls in here. I've put stuffing in here, or dressing technically. This is one of those things from JCPenney. It's super good quality. I really like it. So I'm holding on to this. My kids will be very happy because that was like their favorite thing on the dinner table. We have all this beautiful food, but the thing they loved the most was Mr. Turkey. So holding on to that. Okay, we're almost done. I'm gonna go through my little collection of Christmas plates and mugs. I have been through this collection so many times while I've been doing decluttering. It started in our kitchen, it moved to the pantry, it was out in the garage for a while. Now it's back in the pantry and back out here to be decluttered. My kids love Christmas mugs, and the only reason I'm keeping a couple of these is just because it kind of belongs to them, and I'm okay with that. This one I'm going to part with. It's super cute, but I wouldn't pick it over this one that I have, this little plaid one that says Snuggle Season. I bought these Christmas bowls. We have a reindeer, a Christmas tree, Santa Claus, and a snowman. They're super cute. They're melamine, which I don't prefer to use. You can't microwave in them. They're pretty toxic. And the cuteness of them is covered up when you put food in them. And that's something that I find with a lot of like holiday specific Hostess Ware, is that it's printed on the inside, or like these plates that I have, it's printed here, but food completely covers it if you're like serving a plate of cookies. They're really attractive when you see them on the store shelf in Target. But again, they're melamine and I can't put anything hot on them, and their cute Christmassy design that attracted me to them in the first place is just gonna get covered up with food. And then when the food gets taken off, it'll be covered up in crumbs or smudges. So what's a freaking point? So just like I did with the decor, I'm going through everything here and making a list if I think there might be something that I might want or need to like round out this collection and to like make this as easy on me to bring out and host for when I do have guests. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what's going on in here. I have some baskets there, and then I have my beverage dispensers. I have some of my tiers, my wooden serving stuff. I made a bin for serving utensils, which is actually something that I find that I need more of, so I'm gonna keep my eyes out for that. I have some open space over here, and there are a few things on this list that I've been making. So I need different tiers to replace that white one that I got rid of. And then, like I said, I need tongs and serving spoons and spatulas. And now I'm just realizing that I don't have any serving bowls. I don't have any bowls big enough for like serving a big salad or something. So I'm adding that to the list of stuff to look out for. I also have this list of Christmas decor that I'm looking for. I want some taper candle holders. I need to get more of those little white berry picks for the Christmas tree. So I will catch you back here for that to share with you anything that I might find in a little mini haul. Judah, say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, it's a few days later and I've done some planning and shopping and bargain, thrift, treasure hunting. It's actually been really fun, and I found some really great stuff at the stores that I went to. So I'm gonna share this little minimalist haul. I always get grief if I use minimalist and haul in the same breath or in the title of my videos, but that's a common myth or misconception. Minimalism does not equal buying nothing. It means being really intentional about what we do buy. And I found some really good stuff. I went to Marshall's, Michael's. I got a couple of things from Amazon. I went into Target and didn't really find anything there, but I did find a Target item at the thrift store where I found a bunch of really good stuff. So let me show you. Haley and Liam are playing over there with something. Judah's over there messing with the thrift store stuff, but we're gonna start here at Marshall's. I just got a couple of things. So you guys remember that on that list for Hostess Ware, I needed something to replace my tiered server that I got rid of. And this, oh my gosh, I am so excited for this. This is like a wood and steel set. It nests into each other. This smaller piece was $9.99 and this larger piece was $12.99. I think this is so pretty and classy. Again, I love those wood tones, perfect for any occasion, along with white, which is perfect for any occasion. I was so glad to find serving bowls. This is exactly what I was looking for, and I love anything with these little dots on it. Love the beaded look. It's classic and elegant and also just really cute at the same time. So I needed a couple of serving bowls, and I found exactly what I was looking for. These were both, oh, this one was $7.99 and this smaller one in here was $5.99. They were just getting their Christmas decor in, and so there were blankets and pillows and figurines and little knickknacks and candles, all sorts of stuff that would just be really tempting to bring home, but nothing fit what I needed on my list except for what I picked up for the Hostess Ware. I also had serving spoons and spatulas and stuff on my Hostess Ware list, and little tongs. I always do rose gold. I loved these rose gold and wood ones from Amazon. So these are new, and I just got them delivered today. This is perfect for my collection. And then I bought just 2 things for Michael's. This wire, which I'm going to use hopefully to repair my tree topper star. And then I found like the exact same little pearl picks that I've had for years to add to that collection of ones that are getting a little bit worn down. So those are the only things that I got at Michael's. Again, they had some of their Christmas stock in, and there was a ton of really cute stuff that I could have bought, but I don't need it. So this is what I do need, and I love that I was able to find these so cheap. These are $1.99 each, and then they were 30% off of that. And I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these picks. And then the kids and I went to the thrift store today. Did we find some cool stuff? Yes. Do you want to show them what your favorite item is? These two. Those. Anything with Charlie Brown or Snoopy, they're just obsessed. I also found this beautiful basket. This was $2.49. I picked up some of these little votives that I have to clean out. We've been making our own homemade beeswax candles. I actually have a video where I did that and shared with you guys that process. And so we picked up a few more of these. That's the cheapest place to get them. And speaking of candles, I found this little votive. Do you see what's on there, Judah? I don't think I showed you this.
Nutcrackers.
Nutcrackers! So it's just something cute to have on our table. That was 99 cents. And I had my eyes out for like candle holders and candle stands. I thought this was absolutely beautiful. This one was $2.99, and I just think that this would be cute with like a large candle on it or a couple of small ones. Also in the way of candles, and I am so excited for these. I think these are actually originally from Target, and I think they're currently being sold. These look just like those threshold ones that I was looking at Target, and I think the set of them is like $30. But look at this. I paid 99 cents for that one, 99 cents for that one, 49 cents for that one. I don't think these are like spray painted or repurposed or anything. I have a feeling they're the exact same like 3-piece set that is at Target right now. And I had these on the list, but when I was in Michael's, they were just too expensive. And the ones that I found weren't on sale, so I knew I could hold out just a little bit longer to see what I could find. I also checked Target and their 3-piece set. They didn't have any in stock in the Target I was in. I had just seen it online. And then we went to the thrift store today, and what did we find? The exact same little candle holders for $2.50 for the 3-pack. I'm so glad our thrift stores are open again. It's super easy just to pop on a mask and use the hand sanitizer and social distance and go on those treasure hunts like I used to love doing before everything shut down. And it's been really fun to be able to share that with you. I actually did a thrift store haul in my last video, so I'll link that. It was like a get it all done with me day in the life sort of vlog. Those videos are always really fun to make, but so is this one. I feel so good having all of that decluttering now done and having an actual list of things that fulfill a specific purpose for me to go out and hunt for, rather than just walking into a store blindly with no list, no purpose, and arbitrarily just grabbing impulse purchases off whatever end cap I see. Like I said, minimalism doesn't mean not buying anything. It just means being really intentional about what you buy. And I'm not getting rid of stuff just to bring more stuff into my house. I'm getting rid of the quadruple supply I had of pitchers and fulfilling the need that I had of more tongues to serve my guests, or, you know, a couple of candlesticks to put on my mantle. And I'm very, very happy with it. This time of the year, we're really getting into that Black Friday, consumeristic, materialistic sort of spirit, and it's just all around us. We really can't escape it. But with a little bit of intention and with setting out to either save money or just save space in your home and create space in your home, I think that we can be creating peace in the process. So if no one has given you permission yet, you do not need to keep up with the Joneses. You don't need to go into debt, break the bank, fill your home with a bunch of junk in order to have a cozy, inviting space for your family or for yourself for the Christmas season. If you're a Christian like I am and you're celebrating the reason for the season, the gift of Jesus being born, he's called the Prince of Peace. I could use more peace in my life, and keeping things simple definitely helps that spirit come through. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you got some decluttering motivation or just some encouragement from it, that is what I am all about here on my channel, and I would love it so much if you would subscribe. Turn that bell button on so that you don't miss my clean and decorate with me for Christmas/Thanksgiving video coming out next week. I am so excited to get started on this. The tree's going up November 1st. It's the earliest I've ever set up my tree, and it's the happiest I've ever been at this time of the year. So I think there's a correlation there, and I'm not making any apologies for it. I hope you all are having a wonderful, cozy day wherever you are. Thank you so much for spending part of your day here with me on my channel, and I'll catch you later.